The more things change, the more they stay the same. Boundaries shift, new players step in, but power always finds a place to rest its head.
Hey, welcome back lads. So we already have the first details leaking out about the next Call of Duty, and no, we're not talking about Vanguard, but instead the next Modern Warfare game coming in 2022. Wow, alright. Well, actually, there are two separate leaks that give us some juicy info. So, the first one comes from a company called Nvidia that makes, like, PC hardware and software, but people were able to access their servers or databases and find a load of unreleased games, including Call of Duty Project Cortez, which is very obviously a codename, and that stuff actually kind of happens a lot, where almost a year before it released, Call of Duty World War II was found and leaked in a very similar way, and it was, what, Stronghold? Call of Duty Stronghold? And last year, Cold War, we know that it was Project Zeus. So ultimately, the codenames don't really tell us very much about the game. I mean, that is the entire point, but yeah, all of us expect it to be the next Modern Warfare game, right? Of course it is. And now, the very trusted news site, Video Games Chronicles, came out and just... mad lads. They just released like some very detailed info about it and the kind of setting/storyline. So it is a sequel to Modern Warfare 2019 and will center around US Special Forces fighting a covert war against Colombian drug cartels. Wait, what? That is not the direction I thought it would take, right? I thought, like, after the events of, like, Warzone and stuff, and the Modern Warfare campaign, that it would be about hunting down Al-Assad and his Al-Qatala army that originally invaded Verdansk at the end of the campaign. Then they fled Verdansk, leaving it as a war zone, which, once again, ultimately ended in a nuke. So you think they'd want to take them out so that that never happens again, right? So history does not repeat itself. No, instead, this whole thing about like covert ops in South America kind of reminds me of Call of Duty Ghosts, actually, where isn't the storyline like you have the Special Forces Ghost Squad against like an allegiance of South American countries? Yeah, so an unexpected direction, I guess, but like I don't think the game is just going to be about Colombian cartels, because COD games like to normally explore, what, 2 or 3 different locations. Like, as an example, Modern Warfare 2019 had the London stuff, Middle East, and Russia as the like 3 main kind of locations. So I do reckon that this Colombia stuff is going to be one of the like main locations. And you know, it also reminds me of the original Modern Warfare 2 that did explore Brazil a bit, so you know, some South America stuff like that with like favelas and jungles and stuff. I look forward to that, but also the switch up in storyline direction, if it's not about like Middle East and Urzikstan and Al-Qatala army and all that stuff, right? That could make sense because the lead narrative director, the story writer from Infinity Ward, his name was, what, Taylor Kurosaki? He left after Modern Warfare, so if they have a new main story writer, it would make sense that things would be a bit different, right? Anyways, that is about it, so stay spicy, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.